Hey guys, it's me, James, and we're back with Academagia, and we have Detention. That's gonna be fun. So with Detention, it takes up one of your slots, so if it's during the school days, you kind of can't do anything. To get rid of it, we need to find out who's the teacher that's administrating the detention, and we have to be good at what they're good at. So if the zoology teacher caught us at the library of Longshade and he's administering detention, that means we need to have good zoology skills. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's one of the teachers we have a class in and detention will go quick. So let's just see what happens. But detention can last a long time. Ooh, what's this? You have added one certificate of imperial favor. That's interesting. We'll take a look at that later. Okay, Finis, Pyzaxian, whatever. Let's see. None for the first years. Detention skills is administration, study habits, and the theory of glamour. So we might actually be good because I'm actually quite good about glamour, though. Let's make sure we have the theory of glamour. Yeah, we're doing good. So hopefully this is our only time we have to deal with this person. Oh, that's interesting. So if we get an item we can't figure out, we can just spend $10 and this place will do it for free. I guess I learned that from, I don't know, being in the same room as this guy. And we also learned about views of studying from Dirt's Journal. I have resolved that my classes will never be about the learning of facts and figures only. My students must learn to develop good study habits that will come to good use throughout their lives. If I can teach them how to study, they can learn anything in their own time. That's actually, I wish my teachers in real life maybe taught me how to study. But yeah, so we'll see if we still have detention or if maybe we don't. I kind of wish it told me right here if I still had detention or not. Yay, we don't have detention anymore. I'm pretty sure, like, if you're not good at the skills of the teacher administrating detention, it will continue to just happen. But whatever, we're done with detention. So we want to focus on befriend. All right. Sorry, I have a list here with a bunch of skills I need to bring up for the adventure we're doing with the Owen adventure with the Trees of Knowledge. So we want to bring up befriend, explore. Oh wait, we want to do memorization because that's going to be done in one go. So what is memorization? Blackmail. There we go. So after that, we should be done with memorization. And then we have to do explore and befriend, which that's going to be a pain. But I don't think we're going to continue the adventure in this session. But in the next session, we should be good to do the adventure. If maybe I'll pick a adventure at random and see what happens. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. If we bump into another holiday that has a bunch of that has an adventure that's as long as the last one, I won't be doing that then. Projection is a spell. Increase insight. Oh, that's not bad. Sphere of resistance. Okay. Confound. So a bunch of combat spells. I don't know if we'll ever get a chance to use them, but I guess it's good to have. Okay, so memorization's done. So I'm just gonna put a little check mark here. And we learned about remembrance, which is a theme. You increase your artisan skill. Very nice. Okay, we can't stay at the library of Longshade. That's fine. And I believe we only have 2 more classes that are at 4 for our study level. So I think we should just get that out of the way. That way we don't have to worry about the study level until after midterms. So let's see, we have history and negation. Very good. So that'll be our next 2 days. It's not your finest moment, really. You're on your way back to the dorm after buying new socks when you come upon a something. It's a big and ape like, and there's a dark haired girl hanging onto its head, and it's carrying something big in its arms. So you do the sensible thing. You jump out of its way and you draw your wand. And it sees that, and it jumps back, and the object it's carrying falls from its arms, hits the pavement, and shatters. Oh no, says the girl. You look down at the rubble and see a few familiar shapes. It looks like it was one of those little shrines some old ladies back home used to keep in their bedrooms. Plaster and stone, shaped like a window, hung on the wall, pictures of saints inside, that kind of thing. The ape thing is trying to scoop it all up, but its hands aren't really good for the fine work. The girl, who's probably a couple of years older than yourself, is actually balanced on its shoulder, and from the looks of it, is held by a complicated array of straps. It takes a second more to realize her legs have almost no muscle mass at all. So, a student who can't walk but who has a familiar she can ride. Interesting. Hurry away from here. No. Even though we're not very confident, or at least not for this event, let's offer to help. That seems like the nice thing to do. Believe it or not, I'm almost as good at cleaning up messes as I am making them. You say, can I give you a hand? That would actually be great, she says. If you can just pile up all the pieces you can find, I think I can revise them all back into their original form. Yeah, Annivel and I broke this thing half a dozen times when we were making it, so doable. Is this a hobby, you ask? Shoveling shards of plaster together? Or a job? Job, she says, swaying in her harness as the creature breathes. Well, both. One of Ringrayer's ancestors was actually a saint, so I made one of these for her to get myself out of detention. Okay, who is this? Um, Professor Rin is an avid socialite and is almost always wearing some expensive attire that could. Okay, let's see. She's glamour, the teacher for glamour. You should probably just learn glamour. That'll get you out of detention. And it just kind of took off from there. Turns out you can get a couple thousands for a good one of these in Frontino if you know what you're doing. You've got to be from Vernon, you guess. I guess I've got to be, she agrees, drawing her wand. Could you take a step back? You do, and the pieces start drawing together. Reassured, you say, I guess I should go. I have to get my new socks safely in my room before anyone turns them into anything. Very good, the girl says. See you around sometime. You wave and go on your way. We didn't even get her name. Vernon. I'm blanking on which college Vernon is. Actually, let's just find out. Yeah. Relationship. Vernon. Vernon College is named for King Vernon, who ruled over much of Stroza. Although the great minds of, remained upon, goddamn these names, in the exile. His wealth was in the crafters of his people, whose matchless weapons could pierce even the scales of the most dreadful dragons. This college is known for artificers, whatever that word is, and resourcefulness. uh, okay, so that's the artificer school. Okay, what did we learn today? Anything good? Filing went up. How? Let me check our research skills because just by using that goddamn library, yeah, we're at 8, and all of these are at such high levels, except for decipher handwriting. Oh well. Okay, so you increase your conversation skill by talking to that person. Encourage fellow student with a successful insight befriend roll. You can help your choice of character make it through a very long day, expanding the relationship between you by 1. Okay, interesting. So I guess this is a different thing to do other than to keep gossiping with someone to expand a relationship. Okay, I seem to have increased my relationship between this person. I don't know why. Usually if you increase your relationship with a person from studying, it pops up over here. But nothing here says why I would have increased from here, so I don't know. Malcresser's having a hard time because I don't think he has succeeded yesterday at studying either, so that's interesting. Alright. So after this one, we are done with studying for classes. At least for now. Until midterms happen. Then we're going to have to get back to studying. Okay, another easy day. Ooh, narrow focus negation. That's useful. I can see some uses for that at least. Organized mind. It's a spell. Let's see. Increases intelligence, increased bonus research actions, and increased bonus research abilities. Interesting. What is my intelligence at? 4? Okay. Alright, so we're 1 day away from the weekend. So we're probably just going to focus on getting our skills up for explore and befriend. So which one of these is Longshade? There we go. Oh, actually, we got some items earlier I forgot to check on. Certificate of Imperial Favor. Durable to discover during your studies of the early empire. The certificate grants access to 3 areas in the Imperial Palace, namely the Room of Decrees, the Throne Room, and the Emperor's Sphinx Room, whatever those places are. Huh. I know what one of these is. The Sphinx. Is it illegal in any? Oh, it's expensive. I can sell that for a lot of money. I don't think I'm going to. I'm guessing that's a scroll. Yes. Okay, let's see if I can use the item. Okay, well, I don't see it on the list here, and it's in alphabetical order. So, for whatever reason, it says it gives me the ability Certificate of Imperial Favor, but I can't seem to find it. But we'll hold on to that just in case. And let's just see if there's anything else that's interesting here. I just have a bunch of caramel chews in my knapsack. Good to know. We have that book there. I guess I'll just hold on to that for now. Maybe I'm just blind, but it's fine. So yeah, let's focus on befriending.